We had a conversation at my job today. I was asked today in regarding to the killing of Mr. Floyd. How can we influence change? They said, Jay, how can we influence change if it's already in the hearts of them to do it, to be like how they are? The best way to do that, just like my mom disciplined me when I was little. Without discipline, there could be no order. Minneapolis, you are now on the clock. You have a chance to right the wrong of the police officers that were involved in Mr. Floyd's murder. The punishment must be so harsh and so severe that it echoes to other police officers that act in the same fashion, in the same way that the police officers involved in Mr. Floyd's murder, that this type of behavior will not be tolerated. It won't be tolerated. The only way you can influence change is to make example out of the ones that have done wrong. In this case, they murdered Mr. Floyd in cold blood. There were angels in this, man. Angels tried to help Mr. Floyd. Stay with me here, because I'm about to go deep. The angels tried to help Mr. Floyd. They tried to help police officers too make the right decision. They tried to influence them to make the right decisions. Angels can influence. They can't physically make you do the right thing, because God said, "I'm gonna give you free will." Stay with me now. I'm about to take it there. The angel said, one angel shouted out and said, "You're hurting them, man. Can you please stop?" Another angel went further and said, "His nose is bleeding, man. Can y'all stop? Y'all about to kill him." And then the other angel that made perfect, clear sense, that really tried to help, he cried out and said, "It's for y'all, man. He already in handcuffs. Can you please just pick him up and put him in a car?" Angels tried to save Mr. Floyd, but they only can influence. That's why I took it there, man. If you're a spiritual person, you'll understand where I'm coming from, man. They tried to help out Mr. Floyd. And you know what that police officer did, man? He looked up at him and he kept applying pressure. He kept on applying pressure until Mr. Floyd was no longer breathing. That's what he did, man. They got a chance to go home. Yeah, they killed Mr. Floyd. They got a chance to go home, clock out, go home, have a nice hot shower, meal, kiss his family, his loved one, daughter, son, whatever he got. Good night. Wake up the next morning, have breakfast, clock right back in like ain't even happened. What did Mr. Floyd's family get? His family and his loved ones get? What did he get? What did he get? Without discipline, there can be no order. Minneapolis, you are now on the clock. You will now have the chance to right the wrong. You got a chance to right the wrong. Your actions should speak louder than words. It's enough talking. The punishment must be harsh, and it must echo to other police officers that think and act in the same way that those officers did. It must echo to them that this won't be tolerated and you will be dealt with accordingly. Only then can you make change. You can influence change. You can't change them in the inside, in their heart. You can't change them. But you can change their actions by discipline. By discipline, handing down harsh, and I mean harsh time. The punishment must fit the crime. The punishment must fit the crime, man. Other than that, you can't change. Without discipline, there could be no order. And that's what the people are crying about, man. That's why people are outraged, man. They're crying out for justice, man. It's crazy, man.